To get premium trading and investing tips, support on Patreon. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another Market Watch video. Now, as you know by the title, we're gonna look at some pretty I don't know how to call it, but basically EA has released today an Icon Metal SBC apparently leak in the source. If you check this morning, there it was all over Twitter. We thought we're gonna get a metal tire Icon SBC. Now, if you guys remember, there was something similar. It was not in the code, but a lot of big accounts that have usually the leaks provided also the baby Icon SBC. When it got all over Twitter, then EA removed it, and then in a few times we got that SBC. So I do predict this is going to be like something similar, because as you guys see from FootWatch today, for some reason EA removed the mid-tire icon pack from the code. So the mid icons, apparently we don't know if we get them, we don't know if we don't get them. They just might put them out of the code. Waited for 6 p.m. UK time, they're gonna put them back in. I don't know, I have no idea. I'm filming this video 1 hour before 6 p.m. because I need to run again. I'm really busy on my schedule again, as you guys know, but I'm trying to provide you the latest news and what's gonna happen to the market potentially if they don't release it, because we saw a pretty not that big of a surge in prices when they announced it, but it was quite something. So if we look at some team of the weeks, it's not like a big rise on them. They're like 2 to 3k up, most of them. That's the most. Like the cheapest one are still low. Like if we're looking at Ekdal here, I bought a few at 13k. I do believe that's the price point that he gets back to. That's also a very good price to get in. But the 84s have gone up, and I do predict if today there's not going to be a really good SBC released, and if we don't get the metal icon tire SBC, I do think they can go back down close to 20k. But the 20k seems to be the bottom for the 84 informs, especially with the SBCs coming out right now. I'm probably going to try and get rid of my investments, because there's going to be a lot of you guys asking when to sell your stuff. I'm probably going to get out tomorrow, either tomorrow or Friday, Saturday, if EA releases some really good stuff. Now, those are the two sell windows. I'm gonna get out on tomorrow probably on some specific stuff like the 88s, 87s. I know they can go up and they should go up higher, but I think I will reinvest in the new team of the week, in the new cards that are going to drop onto the market, because I went pretty heavy on the team of the week, and also some of my subscribers already making good coins. We flip them daily. What we do usually is we go in the morning, and then when the SBC drops, we sell these cards. Yesterday, for example, there were like S-Wine dropped, so there wasn't much to work with the higher tire, like the lower tire cards who are needed for the SBCs. So what we basically did is when they dropped down after the SBC, when there wasn't much demand for these cards, we went in and bought, and now they're already rising, but that's mostly due to the hype that I was talking about. Now, if we look at the 88 rated cards, they're up at 40k. I do believe they can go higher to 45k. It all depends of what EA is going to do. Like a card that's really easy to sell, as I keep repeating every video, is that Koulibaly. He has also a 77 rated card. There are a lot of lazy buyers on the market, so if you buy it at 40k, try and sell it at 45. You should be quite successful with it. Now, if you're looking at the 87s, they all went up to 30k. Fernandinho is such a card, if you buy at 30k, you can resell at 35k. But now I do ask myself this question. What if EA drops a card like S-Wine only, like they did today, no big SBC? Like the Willian SBC was mad. That one was really it wasn't as affordable as people saw value in it, and that's what brought these cards up the most. So the Willian SBC, if we get some sort of similar kind of SBC where people were gonna try and do the SBC because there's gonna be a player in demand, and they gonna think that, okay, it's worth it to go in, because S-Wine right now, I don't believe he's worth it. Look at him, 170k for this card. If he was in packs, I don't know, like if you see a card like freaking King down at 25k, the 84, like, yes, S-Wine has better stats. You can play it as a CM with 70 defending and all of that, but I wouldn't overpay. Like, I wouldn't pay more than 50 or 60k. Let me know in the comments how much would you pay for this card, but 170k is just mad. And I know that the other SBCs are what's causing this card to be that high, but yeah, also, guys, I want to know if you did any of the SBCs right now that dropped, like if you did a Willian, if you did a Vidal. Is going to be really important for me, like when I release the new video, to see how many people in the trading community that are interested in trading are doing these SBCs. Now, moving on, we saw mid-tier icons drop now. Now, the risky move you can do, I'm going to release this video right before 6 p.m. I do think some of the cards here could rebound if they don't release a mid-tier icon SBC. Like, if they removed it from the code, it is possible that they are not going to release it. But if they removed it just to screw you over, so you guys jump in now for the mid-tier icons, which is very possible, keep that in mind, you're gonna get screwed. Now, Nesta is a good one at 350k. Like, he's also a 90 rated icon. If any potential icons that are big drop and they need a high rated team with icons in it, I can see Nesta rise. But here's like all speculation right now. It can go both ways, and like these icons have still room to drop more into the FUT birthday period. So I'm not sure, guys, if it's the best possible investment to go in right now, because it's pretty risky and you'll have better, less riskier opportunities coming up. Now, the informs, I'm selling some Witsels nicely at 50k. Yesterday he was down at 43k, and I'm selling them quite nicely at 50k. I bought him at 42k or something. If you just check my investments, these are all cards that I bought and resold today and stuff like that. I had a few Viarinas. I bought Ekdal at 13k. I do believe there's only up for these cards. Like, Viarina is fluctuating like crazy. He goes to like 26, 27. You could be buying and sniping Viarina when there's nothing happening at 23k. List him up at 27k, 26k. You wouldn't be making a lot of coins, but it would be a constant fluctuation, a constant buying and reselling it. Even if you make 1k per card, you would be like, if you would be turning around 50 of these Varinas, you making 50k per day, and then just like one day you buy him for 24k or something like that when he drops to that value, probably tomorrow or something like that, before going out of packs, or tonight, and you would have just hold them into the longer period and then sell maybe close to 30k, which I do predict some of these cards could basically go to. Now, yes, this is what, like, I hold a lot of informs, and I'm gonna be investing tonight and tomorrow in a few more informs, past Team of the Week informs. The Flippin' Thursday has been amazing for us. We have made a lot of coins every week right now. The more the weeks go by, the more coins we're making. We're making like 10k per card on the cards that go between 30 to 60k, which usually we made only 5k up until this moment. But from this moment on, like the 100k values cards, they do sell for 15, 20k profit, which is mad in my opinion, and we're making a lot of coins lately. So if you guys want to join my Patreon, I suggest you go in April, because if you go in now, you're going to be billed again on the 1st April, and there's just like 5 days left of March, so it's not convenient to go in right now. Just a fair warning, guys. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, drop them down below. As always, I'm going to try and provide more videos coming up with whatever happens on this market. Thank you for watching again. I'll see you next time. Cheers.